I almost forgot to start the video. It's the start of the month. I had to do a supply run again. Which means we're back in beer! Yes, sir! And I've had a few. And now I have 2 dogs. And I'm home alone. Home alone with the ball, Psycho, and Dum Dum. Oh, speaking of Dum Dum, you see what I see? Some dumbass forgot the ice auger on the lake. I went and got water when I got back from the supply run, and I left the ice auger on the lake instead of throwing it back in the sleigh. Dumbass. It's good for it. It likes being cold. Hey, I see a planet. I mean, it wishes it was a planet. They call it a moon, but you know what? If you're big enough to have your own fucking gravity field, I'll call you a planet. It's just for you, buddy. So, I had somebody fucking come right in on my trail, and they came by and drove over my dock and fucked off again. They didn't even come over and say hi. Look, that's their tracks there going. They went to the end of the lake, turned around, come back. And they didn't go to that end of the lake. They just kind of see, I guess. 9 times out of 10, I know exactly who it is when they come in. This time, I am not sure. But I've probably met them. Pretty rare that strangers come in here. Water? What a predicament. I got a fucking beer in one hand, and I got a bone in my other hand. And I came out, you know what? How about you carry the auger? Eh? You know, the phone could be doing a lot better job at focusing right now. Heard? We touch the screen and it goes better. Why? You know, filming on a camera that isn't a touchscreen cell phone is a world of difference. They like auto adjust while you're filming. And the ones that don't, well, you get a little scroll wheel so you can like focus whether you're closer or further, just like a pair of binoculars. Meanwhile, these shitty fucking wannabe touchscreen cell phones there are just dog shit for pretty much everything they're designed for. It's like, oh yeah, they get better and better cameras on the cell phones. But you still can't use it like a good normal camera. You know? Okay. Now, if you're wondering how I'm pulling this off, I just got the beer and the phone in the same hand. And if I put my beer in my lips, I can show off for YouTube. Okay. Can't grab my can though. Okay. You guys get to watch my feet so my beer can sit on my screen. Entertainment 101. If you can't show something interesting, you better talk about something interesting. You ever catch a fish with a hot dog? Yo, if you haven't, you better know that you can. I mean, fuck. I'm way out in the middle of the boonies. It's been a while since I put a minnow net in the lake, but I felt like fishing. And I needed a bait. Now in the winter you can't just flip a rock and get worms. You know? I mean, even if you dig 4 feet down through the snow and find a rock, there's not going to be worms there. They're way deep in the ground. And I'm not going mining for fucking worms in the winter. So tell you what, you go look in your grocery pile and you find some rotten old hot dogs there. And apparently pike will bite real good on that. It's my first hot dog. I got 3.5 pound pike the other day. I was pretty impressed. Works a lot better than a fucking jig. You know, like little rubber tail thing with the metal head. Looks like an eyeball there on each side and a hook. If you don't know what a jig is, go fuck yourself, to be honest. I'm not explaining it further than that. But like, man, I've used jigs for a long time. I guess there's also called a jig head if you're like gonna use 2 words instead of 1. But we live in the land of abbreviations nowadays. So I'm just gonna say jig. Can't figure it out. This sucks. Leave me a comment. I'll answer your questions. If you ever don't understand what the fuck it just says, or what it said, or what it says, ask. I will reply. They get like 1 comment per fucking video, so feel free to comment on a video. Ask a guy a question. I will answer. If you're wondering why there's a hole as deep as my knee. Oh shit, it ate my boot. That's where I dump my water from my shower. Because I gotta fill a 55-gallon drum with my dirty shower water and fill a 55-gallon drum with my clean shower water. You know, so you kind of like, you get a clean water, come from the lake to the cabin, and then you shower with it, and then you pump it back from the tub into another barrel. Hey. You know what? If you're too drunk to hold your fucking beer with your gloves on, no, there's no end to that sentence. There's not really being too drunk to hold your beer with your gloves on. I take that back. Well, that didn't look good on my part. What a fucking idiot. Fucking alcohol abuse. Dropped a beer in the fucking snow. God. Better finish it. It's getting too heavy to hold. Hey, look, we're back in the lake. What do you know? You having fun? Obviously, only one of them knows how to ball. The other one's, I don't know, he's special. Well, he tried. You coming, buddy? Yeah. Come on, you microwave fucking brain dead pup. Yeah, I got stunned, and I got radioactive brains over there. The shepherd's got a 1-track mind. She just, it's always ball. And him, it's always just empty. Nothing going on in there. Right, buddy? Yes, sir. She is the ultimate goalie. You could make a montage on how many stops. Like, man, I could kick the ball all fucking day trying to get a shot in on her. She's gonna block half of them at least. Now she's just making me look bad. Bah. The roof slid again. It's okay. Walk back over the pile. Oh. Unhook the blanket. You stay outside for a minute. Do you hear what I hear? I hear an annoying fucking noise, boys. Yeah, that would have been this guy. It's the only thing still plugged into anything, right? Right. Okay, so that cord's empty. Oh, I got the speaker plugged in. I'm charging the speaker. And because I had this cord plugged in, that means the power bar was on, which means the Starlink, which is this one. Oh, yeah. See? Starlink, motherfucker. Starlink was killing the power. Of course. Yep. I don't see a whole lot of fire in there. My couple sticks are burnt down. One, two, fucking got a big chunk of wet, greasy wet birch that's, oh, okay, let me try that again. There we go. Fucking heavy, boys. I got one hand here. I know it's not that big, but it's not that light. Told you it's wet. My other mitten. Yeah. Mitten. Hey, speaking of mitten. I was gonna say, where'd I put my fucking beer? Okay. Drop that in the pile. Yeah. Bye. Arnold on us. Bye. I guess so. What Arnold on us? Hey, let's play with ADHD for a minute. You guys see what I see? I see my Dutch oven. I'll dump the ashes out of the lid here. Put the lid back on. Now, if you've never seen one of these, it's called the fucking Dutch oven. And if you want to buy one, you gotta look for a Dutch oven. Make and model, regardless. It don't matter. Skill requirement? Well, usually you do cooking in a Dutch oven, not baking. So I'll give myself a little leeway here. I did burn my first batch of cookies, like right fucking black. But you know what? That's how you fucking learn. And if you're not willing to fuck around and find out, then you're probably a fucking retard because you haven't taught yourself anything. Dutch oven. It's awesome. You can cook in it. You can bake in it. You can deep fry in it. And you can also make a good roast in it. Now that's where the money's really at. It's a good roast. And now I'm gonna cry because I did my grocery run today and I didn't grab myself a fucking roast for this month. Which means if I want to roast, I'm gonna have to set some traps or sit around on the lake and put some bait out and do some hunting. Pain in my ass. Hey you, get out of there. Don't mind all the dog shit. Just where they shit. You know. That's what happens when the snow is 4 feet deep. Like you see, I'm over my boots here. How do you expect your dog to go shit off the trail? No, he's gonna shit right where you drove with the ski. Right where it's packed trail there, so you don't get snow all the way up to your asshole. It's okay, I understand. Maybe not everybody will, but I know. Yeah. No, it sucks when you're walking through deep snow there and you gotta like pack yourself a fucking spot in a big circle pattern and, you know, do that a couple times. That's not bad because the snow's kind of crystals right now there. It's actually moving pretty easy without blowing up my hip from trying to shovel sideways with my boot. Like, now you can pop a squat, which puts your fucking knees level with the snow. You see? Yeah. So you know what? Anybody who doesn't have a dog that says, ugh, dog shit everywhere. Man, go shit in the fucking snow. You'll understand what's going on. You know, it's easier to be understanding than it is to be fucking judgmental. Now, for the record, I don't like dog shit all over my yard. But at the same time, it's real good fertilizer. So as long as you just ignore it until the next snowfall, it's not a problem right now. And then when the snow stops coming down and all your problems become very apparent, well, go get the goddamn rototiller and till up your yard and turn it into a fucking field because you're a